Going on, guys? Happy holidays. Um, I'm gonna talk to you guys very, very quickly. This won't be a long presentation at all. I want to just say, for the record, um, the way you look matters, and I want to say that the teen years were so precious. How many of you guys remember about the teen years? See, those adolescent years, man. The reason why those years are so precious is because when you was a teenager, that's when you was in your prime. Your teen years are your prime years. When you're in middle school, when you're in high school, that's when that's when you finally, start liking girls, going through puberty. I'm just here to tell you guys, if you was not killing it when it come to females then, you will never kill it. This is why I don't believe in looks maxing. Because when you was a teenager, that's when you was at your prime. That's when you was at your very best, when you was in middle school, when you was in high school, at, those ages. If you didn't have females that liked you then, females would never like you. This is why I don't believe in, folks, talking that nonsense. Oh, bro, you got to look smacks, bro. You got to hit the gym. Well, what about when you was a teenager? When you was a teenager, that's when you was at your very best. Your teen years were your prime years. Those teen years. That's what made the teenage years so special, because when you was a teenager, you wasn't required to have a whole lot. You had people that worked their little part-time jobs as teenagers, but as a teen, you wasn't required to have a lot when you was a teenager. So if you didn't have females that wanted to give you a taste of vagina when you was a teenager, it's over. It's pretty over. It's over. If you didn't have females that liked you when you was a teenager, females wasn't sweating you, they wasn't gawking over you, they didn't want to throw no pussy your way when you was a teenager, it's over for you. This is why I don't want to hear about, oh, these dudes just got to lose weight. A lot of these dudes ain't even overweight. People just talking out of their behind, making up lies. Like, a lot of these guys are not even overweight. A lot of these dudes not even overweight. Like, people just like making up stuff. A lot of these dudes, are in pretty decent shape, They not no bodybuilders, but I just want to tell you guys, real quick, in this little presentation, like, those teenage years, man, those were the years when you was at your prime. Those are the years when you was at your very best, when you was a teenager. And if you didn't have females that was gawking over you, that liked you as a teenager, it's pretty much over for you. I'm just being real, I know this debunks the whole looks maxing myth. Guys always talking about, dudes got to hit the gym. They got to looks max and all that old crap. Looks maxing is a myth. It really is a myth, because you got a lot of dudes, they didn't have females that liked them when they was a teenager. When they was a teen, females didn't like them. So if females didn't like you as a teenager, they ain't gonna never like you. And all this crap about you just gotta hit the gym, give it a break. The gym ain't gonna save dudes who ain't never been wanted. If you didn't have females that liked you as a teenager, if you wasn't a dude that females was gawking over, if you didn't have females, checking for you in your teen days, it's completely over for you. I'm just being real. This is why the teenage years were so special, because the teen years those were the years where you was at your best. You was in your prime. You were young, going through puberty. Everything was clean. Everything was new. Everything was in its beginning process, when you was a little teenager. So if you didn't have females that felt you was worth a damn then, if the females didn't feel you was worth a daggone then, if they didn't feel you was worth a daggone then, they'll never feel you worth a daggone, and that's just being real. Like, This stuff starts young, you know, and that's why the teenage years were so special, because those are your prime years, you know. But you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. I just wanted to make this quick little presentation, just telling you guys, like, this stuff this stuff should have started when you was a teenager, you know. And that's why those teenage years was so special, because that was the beginning of everything. But you guys have a happy holiday. Talk to you soon. Looks Maxon is a myth.